Let them know you're here, SEMA Show 2024. Ben Hobson.
All right, good morning, guys. Welcome back to another one. We're here at SEMA, so we are going to have some fun. I'm going to start you guys outside. We're going to run around. I'm going to show you all this stuff that's outside, all the cars that are parked out here. Then we'll work our way in. I'm only here one day, so you know what that means. If I'm here for one day, we're going to do all of SEMA. So my goal is to run all of SEMA. It's impossible. I'm going to run all of SEMA in one day for you guys. So I got brand new shoes on. I got my new Metas on. Not sponsored, but that'd be cool if I was. But we're going to run through. So you guys know this is one of my favorite spots to start. I'm going to flip you guys around. We're going to just start walking this lane right here. And we're outside off to the side over here. This is going to be the Optima Streetcar Challenge cars. And again, I love coming out here because the Streetcar Challenge cars are, this is what I do. This is the everyday stuff that I love, because this is, again, these are all cars that are titled, can be driven on the street and everything else. And you know, this is the enthusiast thing. This is what we do. This is, you know, how we modify our cars more or less, and you know, still be able to enjoy them and drive them. So I'm gonna walk you guys down through here. I'll pick out a couple cars as we go along. It looks like we got all the vets parked together with one lonely Porsche. If I see anything super cool, I'll stop. If I miss something, sorry. I'll I'll do my best not to just zip through everything, but you know how SEMA is. We've just got a world of cars to see today. We're gonna have to come back because, you know, they still had some covers. That's a vet. That's an older vet, maybe by the way it's thing. And then everybody hating on the EVs, but honestly, they do perform. I got a couple trucks coming in. I gotta get out of their way. I like the little upper lights. Everybody's still getting set up and everything else. All right, cool. I didn't get run over. So you got the little Model 3, got the swan neck on it. I mean, the Z06 looks like it's just right off the track. Model S. There's actually a ton of vets. I wonder if they just like put them all together, because it's vets and Teslas right now. Let's walk down through. They've got another section, and then they've got the section back past the truck. SL350Z. It's kind of cool to see all the Model 3s. Like the Model 3s, the Model 3s have a bunch of carbon and everything else on them. They're looking good. Then we move down into the pickup trucks. It's cool. They grouped them all together. It's just an old Ranger. I wonder. I would actually like to see under the hood and see. Oh, is it perfect timing? I said, hey, I want to see under the hood, and he's like, dude, I got that. I want to make everybody mad and just say it's K-swapped, but I know it's not. Oh, I would say.
At least 600 to the wheel.
600 to the wheel, and it doesn't weigh anything. Everybody forgets pickup trucks don't weigh nothing.
Especially the small. So, Prettiest under the hood just yet, but
Dude, it's awesome.
2J, 31 pounds of boost. It's also, no kidding, my daily.
Is it really?
I literally daily this. It's on E85, back and forth to work every single day.
That is awesome. It's actually, hey, you said it doesn't look great under the hood. It really does.
Right.
Like, honestly, it fits in there. It's, wow.
It fits better than you might think. It's still factory firewall, factory transmission tunnel. I trimmed the cross member a little bit, but
you didn't have to chop it all up or
didn't
anything.
have to chop it all up. Fits
That's
really
amazing.
well. This is an OEM radiator. It's actually got a lot of OEM parts, so.
Dude, that's the best.
Yeah.
That's the best. All right, man. What was your name?
Logan?
Logan. He's really tall. I had to move it up there. Logan says that he actually dailies this with a 2J. I mean, all right, so.
Put 12,000 miles on it this year.
12,000?
12,000 this year.
Oh, that's incredible.
Trucks are at over 300. They're like 320.
But the truck looks good too. Like the exterior looks good.
Yeah.
Is this your first time competing or?
This is my first time at the finals. So I competed earlier this year, Portland and Laguna Seca.
Okay.
So yeah, there's some great photos on my Instagram of this coming through the corkscrew and stuff at Laguna and having a blast with it. So.
You got your IG on the side?
It's under the hood and on the back.
All right, here, let me get you. I got you. Here, you guys look them up. You guys look them up. Take them a look. This thing's incredible.
Yeah,
cool one.
To the back glass, but yeah. Try not to give you too many shadows there.
You're good. You're good. All right, guys. So check him out. This was perfect timing.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Nick.
Nick.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right. All right. We're gonna keep going.
Have a good weekend, man.
All right. You too. You guys were live up here, and it'll be on YouTube later. Thanks. Man, that was perfect timing. See, so that's kind of the goal today too. Is as I'm running through, if I can talk to owners about their cars, that's the goal. A Ranger with a 2J in it is incredible. That's so much fun. Man, I didn't realize the older pickups, like the old Ford pickups and everything, they made all the carbon for. That's really cool. That looks great. All right, the other thing we're gonna have to do today for everybody is we're gonna have to have a word of the day, because some of you guys like to drop in the comments, oh yeah, you were stuck on, hey, it's cool, or oh, that's this or something, and they're like, you said it 48,000 times, and it happens. Like, I just kind of get stuck, and as I'm running through, there's only so much on that vocab as I'm running through. And I just kind of get stuck with a certain word. So we're gonna have to pick a word for the day. You guys can you can drink or do whatever you're gonna do on that word of the day, and we'll see how many times I got. I'm here for like 12 hours today, until basically they kick me out and they tell me I'm not allowed in the lot anymore. But we've got, it's about 7 a.m. now. We have about 2 hours till they open the door and let us in. And then at that point, we're gonna run around inside. So we're gonna do Toyo Treadpass like normal, as long as they set that up like they usually do, because Toyo Treadpass is always a fun area. And then we're gonna do Central Hall, and after we sprint through Central Hall, we're just gonna take up the rest. So we'll do South Hall, we'll make our way over to West Hall, and we'll just take a look at everything. Man, this bed is awesome. Nice wide body. It's so cool. Maybe so cool would be the word today. I don't know. Little IROC. I joke about it, but I got it from like Top Gear or those guys, where they always talk about it being like the murderer's car or whatever. Who else we got on here? What's up, guys? Good morning, good morning. You guys are running my live stream off my glasses at the same time that I'm doing my video up here. All right, let's get down here. I'll turn around so we can actually still see before this sun gets up. And then what's funny is, as I walk this, I'm gonna have to walk it all over again just to shoot photos. What is Megasaurus over here? I walked this whole thing and didn't even look over and see Megasaurus. Megasaurus is gonna chew up some cars today. They have a little they have little stunt ramps, so they're either going to jump or put them up on 2 wheels. Man, it's going to be crazy out here. They have a huge stage down there, SEMA Fest. That I think that's just Friday. Let's see what we got over here. Camaro with the vents. Man, he's got those vents dialed way out. I wonder if they actually do any like smoke or tunnel testing on that stuff to determine, you know, how much angle makes sense, you know, to get all the air out. Little Fox body. I definitely like, I appreciate the new cars. We all know the new cars, you know, can do it and everything else. The old cars are the challenge where, you know, either the parts aren't made or the parts need to be fabricated or something else just to be able to get going on them. So got the little Miata S2K. This was like a Corolla. I remember seeing this one last year. So he competes every year. I don't know if maybe he's in a front wheel drive class or something that, you know, either doesn't have a lot of cars or he is just that fast because he's always out here. So, and as far as I know, these cars are like the finals. So S2K is clean on some AP racing. Right. Got a little BRZ in the mix. Man, all right, so that's pretty cool. Let's run around. I'm gonna show you the other side where you guys can see the NOS booth and the other side of things. There's a bunch of race cars all in this section, and then we'll start making our way around. Make our way around South Hall. South Hall will have a bunch of trucks outside. We'll kind of run through those for you. I know Liberty Walk's got a couple vehicles out here, so we'll take a look at those, and we'll make our way all the way to the other side. Let's see, they have their demo cars and their drift cars out here. Full race Porsche. You got the 14, that's a drift demo car. CrossFit at Tustin. I wonder if that's Cali Tustin. I used to live in Tustin. Let's see what else we got down here. Got some demo cars. Got a couple cars covered still. We'll have to come back out and see what we can see. But yeah, so they got the grouping of the like Optima. They look like demo cars, so they probably are doing ride-alongs with them. So that one's got Faust. These all have Faust's name on them. So maybe he's the one doing demos today then. All right, so everything looked good. Everything looked good through the glasses. This is my first time running live through these Meta glasses. You got the Mustangs, another Vet. You got the wagon. The wagon looks like one of my Hot Wheels. Big front mount intercooler. You got MagnaFlow out here. I got a bus. The bus gonna run me over. Coming in like a little Tesla. I didn't even hear him. A couple of the other Optima cars. You got the little Nissan race car. And then as we open up and start coming out here to like South Hall and all of that, now we start getting the trucks. So I'm gonna whip you guys through the trucks real quick. If you're a lifted truck fan, you'll like the next couple minutes. I don't know. Like, I'm not a big lifted truck fan, but like the chassis and all this work and everything else is, you know, this is incredible. It's like a whole lowrider setup, but the opposite direction. And I mean, they lift some trucks. All right, we have Liberty Walk coming up here. All right, so let me guys show you a couple of the Liberty Walk cars. So you got the NSX, one of the little Ferraris. They do look good. Got the McLaren with the front lift still on. And then a GT500 that is not all Liberty walked. Although that would have been interesting. All right, so we got some trucks down there. Let me take a peek over here, and then we'll walk back through that section. See a little 510 wagon over there. That looks pretty cool. So we'll walk over there. And my goal is to run you guys through this whole outside area. And then once the main hall opens up at 9 a.m., I'll come up on another live stream. Oh, this is beautiful. It's like a DTM setup on the old school Mercedes. That looks cool. With a little Fiat 500 behind it with a Liberty Walk setup on that, all wide-bodied. Kind of has like that S15 version that's like a real squared off wide body. I do like getting up here really early though. So typically what I'll do is I'll walk around the mornings like super early like this before anything opens up, before a lot of people come out. Try and get some photos, try and get some video in. Little 510 wagon. It's got like the surfboard theme inside. Got the turbo with the carbs? How does that work? You carb guys will have to explain that one to me. But he's got the carb out here into the turbo. Maybe like a motorcycle setup? They're not even done that way anymore. I don't know. So here's one of the things that, like, as I'm running through, I have to like be careful of, because like, you know, it's a beautiful Impala, like 100% dumped out, paint, everything else, but you have to like pay attention. So like he's got the whole intake runners to probably a twin turbo sitting up front or something. Let's see if it says 640 Sniper Twin LS3. All right, so let's keep going. Little Bronco. Nice little GR86, a Nosatec and Cvon, along with a handful of other little sponsors, Apex, Brid. Nice and clean, just simple, clean. You guys know I'm gonna stop on the JDM cars. Jeepster Commando? Huh. That's one I haven't seen before. Oh my goodness. Full six wheel steering on it too. We got the guys from Turn 14 over there. Got a nice little outside setup. Got like, kind of looks like a Unimog or something. I don't know. I'll have to try and get you guys that too. The Hoonigan section is typically blocked off. It has specific times that you're allowed in, so we'll have to come back out for that. Let's run over here. I think I can get over before them. Am I faster than them? Yeah, I'm faster than them. All right, let's get over here. We'll take a couple looks at these. I wonder how many Cybertrucks we're going to see today. As much hate as they get, once they're wrapped like any color, they look good. Like this in gloss black, like really does look good. I don't know. Let's see, I'll see if we can find some stuff over here. There's usually a nice little mix of trucks and a couple tuner cars. So we'll run through and I'll show you guys this area. That's gonna be me pretty soon, having to take all my camera equipment around. I just keep collecting more and more. All right, let's see what else we got. So A90, Adro kit. .350Z. They always have a couple cool cars back through here. Little STI, GR with the Liberty Walk and the fade on the paint. And then just a ton of monster trucks. I call them monster trucks. They're all huge. I'm always curious about the big trucks and which ones actually still do any type of off-roading. You got the wide-body Lex. Let's see what else we got over here. We got, that's cool. New Bronco. He's kind of got like the Jeep-style doors on it, where they're open or exposed. That's cool. All right, let's run around. We're gonna knock out this whole front for you guys. Now, see, here it is again. Interesting. Let's see what Mickey Thompson's got up in their little area. Bunch of off-road stuff. We got the Camaro on the off-road. Maxxis with theirs. So you have the tire brands out here. I'll have to see if Ford or any of them are doing anything in the middle this year. Each year they kind of like stop doing stuff in the middle section, stop doing like the big drift stuff and everything. That's pretty cool. All right, let's make our way across. Let's see what else we can see. Usually over here, we've got some wide-bodied exotics that are usually all dumped out and everything. So let me show you guys. You got the 6-wheel G-Wagon. Thanks for bringing us along. Hey, you're welcome. Nice little Liberty Walk. They usually do park them over here. Usually there's a couple more, I think. Porsche's really clean. And the wide body bit. That just looks like a little Ferrari, doesn't it? I don't know. They did good. They did good with that because the Vet definitely is like, you know, the little mini supercar. Need one of those for today. I would guess from the shape it's a DeLorean, but we'll have to come back and see when they recover it. All right, we're gonna run down here. We're gonna run down all to the main section and see all these cars. So let's see if they have them stacked in any order. Beamer looks good. The Evo's incredible. The Evo, I don't know. I always get them wrong. 5, 6. There was one that was here, so maybe it's a 9. I don't know. You guys will yell at me about that. A couple really clean Impalas. All right, we'll always have a good run of trucks. Sorry if you're truck guys. Hey, always right, monster truck. You got a 250 full monster truck, everything underneath it. Here is our welcome to SEMA Center. Alright, now, that way I can cut that in later. All right, so we're gonna walk some of this outside. We're gonna cut back in, walk that inner road next. Let's see what we got. Another little A90 over here. Got an M2. The tow truck's cool. That one, well, like a Chevy Custom or something. I forget what those are. That one's pretty cool though. That section there always looks cool. They always have a bunch of good cars parked in there, so we'll definitely run back through there. Kind of interested. All right, so typically if you guys like see the walkthrough of SEMA and everything, usually you come down through this path here and it goes straight. So they're doing a ton of construction up top there, which I don't know. We'll see how that goes. So I'm gonna have to figure out, we're gonna walk this way. I see S15, so we're gonna get that. I might as well just take you guys right to the Miata. Like, the Miata for a car that got stuck outside is gonna steal the show. So, twin turbo, Ferrari powered. I mean, it's kind of cool like this one. Like with the old Volvo or whatever it is. Sorry if I get that wrong. It's cool like this. And the Supra is always cool. But then you come over to this, and this is just insane. Like, look at this thing. It's a stock bodied Miata. Like, they didn't even wide body it. They didn't, like, you know, do that. And they fit a Lamborghini motor in it with twin T's. And each of the turbos come up out of the headlight housings. And then they made them straight dump, which that is really cool. Like, to make it fit, and then after you make it fit, then like you make it look cool too, so it's not just like super rough. That's insane. He needs a little fender roll. Maybe it's just a wrap. I didn't want to touch it, but that does look really cool. So they always have some cool cars. I guess we'll change our plan and we'll walk through this section first. Big trucks, big trucks, big trucks. Bunch of big trucks. I'm out here hunting out the cool cars. So let's see what else we can find. Got one little STI, wide-bodied over here. Looks good. Oh, they're cooking food. I'm already hungry. Got a couple Camaros. So what do they got? They got barbecue out here. Don Julio. That's a different type of food. They got Papa John's over there. All right, so got a couple of the Jeeps. Got a little like Tacoma down here. That looks cool. All right, let's flip you guys around. We'll start walking back through this section. Adro is super popular. They're doing really good right now. Another little Adro kit on the Supra. Sun's starting to come out. The goal is always to run through this stuff before the sun comes out, because once the sun comes out, it just washes everything that you're trying to shoot. A little race prep Tesla. I do like it on the discs. Looks cool on the discs. Supra, little mini truck. Oh, I missed the mini trucks. I never quite got into these. I was just like a little too young during the mini truck era that I missed out from doing these. Otherwise, I honestly probably would. Let me run you guys, see what else we got over here. Got some race cars, so you know, this is where I want to be. Got the Supra. Supra looks amazing on the works. STI. The Hyundai ends. I keep telling you guys, the Hyundais are coming up in the market strong. See, they got a Veloster over here and another STI. Like the Hyundais are definitely coming after the enthusiast market, and they're doing a good job. They've got a whole line of cars that are daily drivers, and they're, I guess, kind of boring, right? And then they have their N line, which are fun, and they straight market them as race cars and fun cars and everything else. ST looks perfect. Like, you take whatever you have for a car and you just run through it super clean like that. It's great. Let's see what else we got. I always love this section. A little 510 in the back. I think it's a 510. Oh, it might be a Hachi. It is. Oh, man, I was all over the place on this one. So they got a little Skyline tucked way back here by its lonesome self. First I thought it was a 510. It's pretty cool. Honestly, it's how you get a lot of them. They patinaed it a little bit on the paint and everything, but a lot of these are just hard to get anymore. So like you can see, they just didn't like rotisserie it and fix all the rust or anything else. They kept it a little rough. They ran that theme, which is still cool. I was looking at these like 20 years ago, and like rolling chassis, Swiss cheesed up and everything else was still like in the mid 30s. And I was like, ah. So I ended up with a 510 instead. Little Bluebird. See, that's short guy problems. That's what I need right there, is like, you know, an 8-foot monopod so I can see over the crowds during the drift areas. Let's see what else we got through here. Got a little Cobalt, supercharged. Just missing the case well. G82. I always gotta come take a look, because there's always something out here that's always a little surprising. You got the dumped out right-hand drive FD.
Yeah, that's right. That was like a great thing to get in there.
That's really clean. Let's see what else we got. You got the little M3 coupe that was named the clown shoe. Now that you told me it was named the clown shoe, I can't unsee that. Oh, BRZ 86, case swaps. Just really clean. Look, nice and clean. Model S. Liberty Walk setup. See? Wide body. It looks good. It looks good. This STI was here last year, like literally parked in the same place. Got the Milwaukee theme.
Yeah, there's one. Yeah, like I said,
All right, let's see. Let's see what else we got down through here. There's the Lambo. Alright, and then you got the Bronco. There's gonna be a bunch of Broncos here. And I saw my Bronco friends made it out here to SEMA, so I'll show you that when I find theirs. Congratulations to them. They've been working on that car super hard. This is incredible. Look, set of headlights, you just put twin T's up front. Cool. All right. I think that's cool or that's crazy should be the word of the day for you guys. And each time I say it, that should just be a drink. You know, responsibly. Energy drink, you know, whatever you like. So we're gonna head over I'm gonna show you guys this other part. This used to be like, over where you see like the mothers and all of that. That used to be like the Ford area where they would do the drifting and everything. So we're gonna see if they have any of that open today. Take this walk out here. Go through this section, see what we got. We dumped out Mercedes, another 8.6. The 8.6 is super popular. The front kit, you guys will have to tell me because I haven't actually seen that one. You got the Cup Car Ferrari. The Integra. See, you gotta walk through, like, I don't know. I guess it's kind of luck of the draw. Like, this is beautiful. Little Fairlady Z. But he's tucked in between, look, he's tucked in between, like, he's surrounded by trucks. So, like, a lot of people are just gonna walk by it and not get to see it. But it's beautiful. It's done really well. All right, let's walk down this outside row, which is all new because this isn't the way they used to do it. Let's see what we can show you guys for this stuff. Evo wagon, I love the wagons. Little Evo 9 wagon. Oh, Chevy was clean. Let's see what we got for S2K. Voltex. Wide body fenders. Full Voltex kit, it looks like. And then a full carbon. Like the entire thing. 350Z. Like fenders, everything. There isn't anything that's not carbon on it. Look. I'm gonna point it out. I'm sorry. The uprights aren't carbon. So everything else is carbon except for those uprights. Little 400 wide body. I think I saw this one last year. 400Z, Eric, that's who he is. Super wide body. He's got like that sharp nose to it. So it looks like, it does look like they have a whole little burnout section, or it looks like a burnout box. I mean, there's enough room that you can go swing it around and everything else, but it's pretty much a burnout box. So it looks like Shell has taken that over. And then of course they took over a lot of this section that all of this used to be for Ford, and Ford used to go zipping around and do their thing. Let's take a peek through before the crowds come in. I'm already in love with this Mustang. Look, old body Mustang, and look what it says on the side. GTRB26. So that, yeah. So you got a little GTR motor inside of it. Next to it, you have a fully race prepped old body Mercedes, which this looks incredible too. I love that they kept all the extra lights and everything else, the whole like rally kit set up on it. So these are two really cool cars. So kind of a stock body Mustang with an RB26 in it, and then full race prep on the old body Mercedes. This is in the McGuire's booth too. So just so you guys know, the outside's still fun. They still have a lot of good cars out here. Everybody outside is definitely working because you get cold in the morning, you get hot during the day, you're trying to hide from the sun and everything else. Let's see what Mother's has in it. We'll dumped out Aventador. You got the vet hanging out with the supercars as always. These guys are normally up against the other side. The sun's starting to come in bad. 3-level lift. Wish I could fit that in my garage. That's awesome. So this is BenPack with their lift setup. They're showing like their different heights. They've got like a working table and all that other stuff. We talked to them. Oh, I talked to them last year about that stuff. Adam's Polish has got a big setup. See R32. That's where we're headed. I'm gonna scope out this R32 over here. See what else. More BenPack. That's kind of cool. It looks like, I wonder if they're going to roll them off the stage or if they're just going to bring them up to stage height. Because they kind of have it set up with a stage around it. It would be kind of cool if they rolled them back, but that stage isn't that big. All right, so we got 32. Got the upgraded headlights, side markers, running the single cam, or the single turbo on it. Everything's been Cerakoted. This nice, like, little goldish bronze color. They did all the piping. They did both sides. Looks like they even did the radiator. That's cool. Here's a little cheat, okay? Here's a little secret. Instead of going in the main section, which is up there, you come down here. You come down here, and you sneak in over here. So we're gonna come in on Mackin, and I'll show you guys. Let's see, you guys make comments. What's up, man? All right, so we're gonna run through. I'm gonna show you Mackin Industries real quick, but we're gonna run across and hit Toyo Treadpass before it gets real busy, and then we'll come back up here. We'll look at all the advanced stuff and everything. I need to get myself set up. These are the ones I think I need to get for my setup right there. The white flat advance. So let's sneak through. So we're gonna see. It's so hard to just like run through and not stop at all the booths on the way around. So we'll come back. So like, you guys don't think I'm just gonna skip them and not come back in. We'll walk all of Central Hall, and run through. I'm literally gonna do like we do at any of the big car shows, and I'm just gonna walk laps. So the whole goal right now is we're gonna get over to Toyo Treadpass. I'm gonna show you that. We have this year's SEMA is a little different. We don't have all the same people. We don't have all the same groups out here. So it's gonna be a little interesting. how they have everything laid out. And like Toyo Treadpass is right out that wall, but I saw Supra, so you know I'm just gonna cut across. And then the one thing about Tuesdays is they do a whole bunch of unveilings. Look at how good this Supra looks. Just incredible. You got the Ferrari. You got the Larry Chen camera car over here, which gets absolutely amazing, just awesome like POV shots. I love Central Hall. Central Hall is going to be so good. All right, so we are going to cut. I don't know if it's this door going out or the next one down, but we're going to go out. We'll hit Toyo Treadpass first and see what's going on. Everybody's still wiping the cars down and everything else. Huh, a little Porsche. Cool. All new lighting options. That looks good. All right, let's see. It says, please don't touch. See, they still have all the cars. We got to go down one more. All right, I know where I am now. We go down here. Treadpass is down here. I need my energy drinks. What are you guys drinking today? Anything good? All right, let's walk down here. One of my favorite spots every time is Treadpass. We've got a bunch of construction and everything out front, so it's kind of weird. So they have cars parked in different spots and everything else. All right, let's go out here. The other thing with headed out here is I try and get my photos and stuff before everything gets super busy.
Both you guys won. Is he over there?
So we got the Nova, the Cougar, got a couple cars, Covercraft still haven't covered up. You got the AutoZam.
Look at it.
It looks good. We're gonna have to take some photos out here too. So we'll spend a few minutes coming down through here. You got Larry Chen coming through morning. Talk about it a little bit. So this is Rywire's EG. Look, dropped a Tesla motor in it. This, as much as nobody really wants to talk about, is kind of the future of where we're gonna go. I mean, eventually all the motor stuff will go out, or government will ban it or something, and we just won't be able to replace motors anymore. You know, or we won't be able to get parts or anything else, and this is where we're gonna end up. I don't dislike this at all. You guys know I'm an OEM plus kind of guy, especially on the older cars, the older JDM cars, or you know, even the right-hand drives. But this eventually will be the future. They've been doing it in like old Porsches and stuff like that, but it's cool to see it in a Honda. It's cool to see kind of that next generation of where it's going to go. E30. You got the big V8 with all the individuals. Check it out. And then, to me, it's amazing that they actually have a CRX in here. You got a wide-body CRX, J-swapped with twin turbos. This is definitely super cool. Let me get through everybody here. Yeah, a completely gutted. Like there's nothing left of this Elite 30. I love how they did the custom grille, and you know, there's no headlights or anything, so they don't need any of that. They have the ITVs or the velocity stacks up top. Trying to stay out of the way of the photographer. full drift setup, wide body on it. Look, there's nothing inside, but everything's been done super clean. You got the Willwood pedals. CSF's got their radiator set up in the back, and then everything else has just been kind of covered. It's really, this is really an incredible setup. I love the way this looks. Again, let me show you guys the garage active car. Full carbon. This is a 33 they brought out this year. Look, it's got from the black and it fades into the red carbon. Greddy, of course, is a distributor for their parts. Our guy from Coda Coatings, he makes sure these cars look the absolute best that they can look. They're all out of SoCal. I really like the mix. They kept the lower in the regular carbon, and then the upper is all in the red, and then it kind of fades in a couple spots. But I wanted to walk through a little bit and kind of show you guys this one a little bit more with a little bit more detail, because it is really incredible. The Supra over here, look how different they did with the rear hatch. You know, most everybody's doing just the Adro stuff and everything else, and I'm not knocking it. Adro stuff looks amazing, but this one, with the way they've got the kit and everything else laid out, look, they have the upper like intake scoop to this really cool looking rear carbon hatch. I mean, you can't see nothing out of it, but it does have the glass underneath, so it must just be an overlay and not a full replacement, but it does look super cool. And then I showed you guys the 300Z that's down here. We'll walk up. Let me show you the 300 real quick, and then we'll walk back up. I'll show you the OMG builds. He's got his little AutoZam here, which is cool. I mean, I would expect it because, you know, he's one of the biggest, I guess, Toyo type of influencers, or, you know, one of those guys. The Celica is super cool. I feel kind of guilty that I'm walking away from it so fast, but I have been hanging out here. You guys have been watching the live stream. Excuse me. You guys have been watching the live stream, and I think I spent like 20 minutes just inside Toyo Treadpass, but that's how it goes. Like, the Treadpass area is always incredible. So I'll probably come back down through here once I make it through everything. Let me show you OMG builds. Little AutoZam. His projects are always like, they really don't get any better. He puts a huge attention to detail and everything. He touches as much as he can. I heard him talking because he was like, he was kind of upset that he wasn't able to finish the paint in a certain little section. He's like, yeah, my painter he wasn't available, blah, blah, blah. And it's funny because on his attention to detail, he really was a little upset that, like, it wasn't perfect. So, all right, let's head inside. Here, I'll show you guys. This is from last year. Just absolutely insane. All right, let's head back inside, and we're just gonna start walking laps. Not an entrance. Next one down. All right. So we're gonna head in. We're gonna start walking laps, and let's go have some more fun. All right. Let me let's do a run through Honda. Honda's got a good booth this year. So they have the new Integra. They have the race prepped, the Honda Racing. Looks like they got the FL5 over here. Race prepped. Looks good. And they're running their whole They're running their whole video and everything else. I mean, this. Wow, what do you guys think about this one? The yellow one, man, that factory option. Oh, I'm down. This thing looks incredible. It's got the rear seat delete on it with like the carbon buckets, like the carbon overlay, rear crossbar and everything else. Still all OEM inside. Oh yeah, I would be down for this. For a daily, still comfortable. I like that. I like that. Let me see. Oh, I got a comment on that one. Let me pop over and check that out. The Type S HRC. Yep, that thing's incredible. I would say be the first Cisco to feature Honda Razor for a daily. Oh yeah, that would be awesome. Oh, that's a good shot right here. I think I might try and shoot this real quick. So let's see. Try and get it without too many people in the background. All right. What do we have over here? I almost missed this one. This one almost looks like the Scuda, like the old Suzuki Scuda. This one's pretty cool too. Alright, so let's start doing some laps. If you guys see something you want me to go back to, drop a comment. I'll try and pop back in, and show you guys. Later on, we're gonna come over here. We're gonna do a little talk and everything else with the guys on their setup here. No, you're good. I'll come back at 3 o'clock. I was talking with one of you guys. I'm not sure.
I'm Chris.
Chris, I'm Nick.
Nice to meet you, Nick.
Nice to meet you.
We're happy to make as much room as you need. You shoot whatever you want.
Okay. No, I appreciate it. I'll come back. I'll mic somebody up that wants to talk about it.
Okay.
We'll do a whole walk around and everything else.
Perfect. That sounds great.
So, and I think you guys, I think it was scheduled for like 3 o'clock for the unveiling. So I'll try and be back for that and everything too.
Perfect.
Get the crowd and all that.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. All right, so let's do the craziness of SEMA's Central Hall. Let's do a little walking and talking. Let's see what we got. Got the Daytona Super B. I'm gonna be headed back and forth a little bit, and I'll just kind of swing you guys as we're walking down the way. Look, scan to win the Husky. Where's my McRib 47? I know he's here somewhere. Scan to win on that. Got a nice 57 over here with the CRC brake clean and all that stuff that we all use. And then
when you go to the
I like when they're race prepped. I really do. Oh, it was a breather. I was like, what is that? I thought it was like an oil filter or something. I was like, what the hell is sticking up over there? All right. So EBC for brakes. We all love the EBC stuff. You know, you guys know they have the different colors, and the different colors are your stopping power. Everything from the race down to the street. All right. So what do you guys think? SEMA, a ton of people. I mean, we've only been open like a half an hour or so. What time is it? Yeah, we've only been open like 40 minutes. there's already a ton of people and everything else. Supra's crazy. What is this at? In a gauge setup. This is Pro Sport. They did good. They did good with this Supra. That Supra's a good look out here. It really jumps off, and they did good with the red and black in the background. So JDM series with P4. I'm gonna have to look them up a little bit more. They won me at JDM. All right, let's make it through the crowd a little bit. Got a little Boss 429 Mustang. Kia is doing their little unveiling. So how Tuesdays normally go, because it's the opening of everything, is they do a bunch of unveilings. NRG has their unveiling that they're going to be doing here. I'll try and swing back by and show you guys a little later. The NRG quick releases I was using on the Miata. This Camaro is insane. Look at the size of the arrow up front for this. So this is cool. For like the brake ducting and everything else, they're using the fans to pull and not just vents. You know, typically like for brake ducts and everything else, we just use a vent system. So they actually have fans. They might have been going to radiators or something. I couldn't quite see, but that was pretty cool. So this is the main section of Central Hall. We're gonna go up into like the other side of the wall. So the wall used to be, who was the wall before? The wall was Ford, and the whole like division of like this upper and lower section of Central Hall used to be Ford, not Ford anymore. Now it's, I think, all Toyota. I think they're the only ones. We'll make our way up there, go to the other side of the wall because there's a bunch of good companies that are usually on display over there. Got Magnuson's supercharger on the 350Z. For the Mustang guys. All right.
I got my one in that I pulled up.
And this is only like one part of one hallway. Full race prep, wide body McLaren. I think that's the drift McLaren that they use.
There you go.
All right.
It needed a head knob.
We'll walk this Toyota section, and then I'll cross you guys over. I'll cross you guys over into the other side of the wall.
God damn it. How was it tell you too?
Oh, this is funny. This is where McRibby was. He was up here. This is where he sent me a photo of the GR. Looks like an old like GT4 Celica type of setup with their livery and everything. Big rally lights. That looks cool. That's really cool. So this is their whole GR section over here. So they have their Supra, their 8.6s and everything else. They have one that they need to unveil over here. So, it's a Supra bird tribute. Interesting. Okay, and then so let's head back through the other section, and then we'll come out the wall the other side of Toyota over there, and I'll walk you guys through. All right, let's run through this upper section. Take a look. We got HKS up here. We're definitely going to look through their stuff. Get the Anderson composites. They do all the carbon fiber stuff and everything else. So I'll show you that, and then we'll come over and we'll take a look through HKS. Looks like they're already holding some meetings and everything in their section. Yeah, let me show you guys HKS. So they got the FL5. I love the dark theme that HKS is doing right now. I mean, their old school like oil spill look is awesome, but they have this new like dark and the black theme, and it looks really good. So we had a couple good cars in here. The 400 and the FL5. Let's see, we're gonna run through a little bit, show you some of the stuff they got on display. Let me show you guys their whole new turbo line that they've been doing. Sorry, excuse me. This was the one we had for. Well, we had the 6290. So this is the one we had for the GTR. But they have their whole run. It's a Garrett-based one. They all make. I mean, these last ones make well over 1,000. But they're definitely doing good with their line and everything. Cars look good. They're a little smaller this year. Last year, where this group is in front of us, they had a couple more cars parked there too. So, but that kind of seems like the way it's going this year. Absolutely incredible R34. See if I can get you guys a good look at this one. Sivan. Looks like it's like dry carbon instead of the standard wet carbon. The new Prius, which really does look good. I really like the styling of it. It's hard to admit that to everybody, but it does look cool. And then the facelift Integra, which you guys know I definitely like this, and I think it's getting the love that it needs. My whole thing is just whether or not it should be called an Integra or not, you know. See if I can get a couple pictures before I run away from this section. It's all good. We're doing the same thing. So you can see the two Honda heads in the background, full Honda gear and everything else. Trying to wait for them to step out of the way. It's hard to get the shots without a bunch of people in the way. Let's keep moving down. I still got you guys live? Looks like I do. Nice. Got a couple cars they're gonna have to display, unveil a little later. You got the Urus. Good. How are you
We
today?
have unveiling at 11.
At 11?
Yeah.
Okay.
All 3 cars.
I'll try and make it back then. Thank you. All right, so they're doing 11 o'clock for, it looks like a Lambo, a McLaren maybe, and then a Porsche. Can't miss the outline of a Porsche. Like that one's easy. At the E30, the half cut. Maybe a 5 Series. We actually saw this one the other day. I forget. I honestly forget if I saw it in Cali or if I saw it on the East Coast in VA. That's how many of these I go to. Got a big old 2-door.
Yeah.
The 858 CSL. A little dyslexic, don't mind me. But big old 2-door. That thing looks cool. All right, so let's go over by turn. Turn 14 normally has a couple really good cars in their booth. They do good. I see a 34 drift car over there. Oh, and CSF has got a cool setup too. Oh, they have the other ride wire. I didn't think both cars were making it out this time, so that's cool. So this is the other one. So the EG was in the Toyo booth. The EK is here in CSF's. So this one's definitely cool. See if I can get a couple photos.
More check out. It's cool.
All right, so a couple photos of that. You got the 1 Series wide body in the back, so 1M. He's got. See if I can get out of his way. It's funny because we're all doing the same thing. We're all trying to like jockey for position. Like he's trying to stand back and actually get a good photo of it, but like everybody walks like, oh, 2 seconds. Oh nope, everybody's back in the way.
Got it.
Ah,
Patience is key.
see.
Doing this for 5 years, you start to learn.
See, I mean, look, it looks for, yeah, if you guys can see me on, so I'm live streaming
Oh,
too.
awesome.
So, one in each hand, look,
That's the way to go.
he's got the lightweight runner, man. The lightweight runner.
The Fuji, this thing has been amazing. I
Ah,
bring it everywhere. I
that's-
can just throw it in my pocket.
It's so
great.
small, yeah.
I was going to get an A7R5, and I was like, you know what? I don't need it.
I
don't need it.
That's exactly.
It's overkill.
Well, especially if you're just kind of like posting verticals,
Exactly.
like, yeah, you're like, yeah.
Have a good one, Sam.
Thanks. That was funny. All right. So I'd like to get a couple more pics of the EK, but this is definitely going to be hard. So we'll hang out here for just a second. All right, let's see. It's hard because everybody just wants to stand in front of it and talk about it, which, you know, it's hard to not because, like, that's what you want to do. You just want to sit and talk about a car. But let's see, there we go. There's almost everybody. A little bit more in front. There we go. Open it up a little bit, get both the cars. All right. Man, that took a little work, didn't it, guys? All right, so we got turn 14 set up. Get their FL5. What do you guys think? You think I should get an FL5? I don't know. Like, I'm so stuck on the older JDM cars that it's hard for me to, like, just want to dump and get a brand new one. I don't know. I like, as much as I'd like an FL5 or like an Integra, I have a hard time. Like, I want to go get like an FD or another like GTR or something. Like, you go from that and then you come over here and you look at like the 33. Like, how do you get an FL5 over a 33? Bunch of Nismo goodies. It's got the Nismo intake runners and everything else. Nismo throttle body on that side. Got the little Apex pop filters. All Nismo, all purple. This is we've got the garage active the cooling plate. This is actually a really good booth. They've got this, and then they've got the 34 Drift over here. This is actually a really good setup for a booth. Come over here on this side, see if we can get a couple picks. You're good.
Well, the thing is, then they need to hire more people. Yeah.
We got 5 fucking service rides.
Oh, damn. The other.
All right. Well, I guess I had you guys in my pocket for a second.
Garage when you're like working.
I'm glad you know where.
All right. I'll keep popping on and doing my best to get you guys some of this live view, but it is just not happy being inside today. All right, let's see if I can get you guys. Motec wiring harness and everything else. Full billet. Ah, it's crazy. Oops, excuse me.
That's a
So full billet. That's crazy. All right, let's Let's run back through. Let's do another lap. See how you guys are doing in my pocket. Is this thing working in my pocket? I think it is. All right.
I would love to see that.
Let's see what else we got over here. We got Spider for their lights and everything else. I keep saying it's disconnecting. The only downside of doing this. All right. Go back around over here. Oh, let's see. I think they're making an announcement over here for the Supra. See if I'm tall enough to get this for you guys.
We're really excited. The passion that started with Tokyo Toyota has really come through every single vehicle we make, and you're really going to see that today. Let's take a walk over here. There's a wonderful, wonderful man here that means so much to so many people, who also happens to be the newest Toyota ambassador.
Well,
ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the one and only, the King, Mr. Richard Petty is here.
Hey, Richard Petty, that's pretty cool. All right, let's walk through this other front section of Central Hall. So when you come in Central Hall and you come in through like the first main doors, that's up against that far wall right there. So DNA Motoring, they got some good vehicles up front too. Let's see if I can get you guys through this crowd a little bit. We got that down through the Lambo, and then over to the GTR. We got the girls of the booth.
What up, dude?
Got you, bro. What do you want me to sign?
Oh man, it looks so good. See if I can get a couple photos. All right. All right. So let's keep running through.
Are you looking for members?
So we got R1 concepts over here. I got some RWBs. I mean, like, that's super clean. They're running 3 RWBs. We're gonna have a whole big section of RWBs. That's the start of Tokyo Auto Salon. We always do the RWB pre-meet the Thursday before, and we'll do the same thing this year. Try and get the last couple photos I can get, and then we'll keep moving through. But at least I apologize. It's more than I normally do. All right. Let's keep running through.
Yeah.
You got the drift set up for the 8.6 off looks like a pedal commander type of setup. The garage flooring, I was just looking for some of this. Some non-permanent stuff for the apartment while I'm still in one. A lot of good JDM cars. So you got the Chaser over here. On the dyno. So they've got both the hub style dyno and the roller style dyno here. See if I can get a couple of pics.
Everything right there.
Let's keep going down this way. See what else we got. There's the porch. Got the little G80 down here. Hypercross. Looks like they got a bunch of carbon stuff and everything else for it. Got a GT3 RS over here. Elite tuner. It's a little mix up. Normally when we come in through here, there's a couple like where the Jeep is, there's usually a big domestic, like an old school, almost like an El Camino or something, almost every time I come through. All right, so that was funny. I had to take a quick break. I had somebody flag me down. They were looking at my setup and they were like, hey, I got questions. I got camera questions. So for any of you guys, girls, anybody that's watching, if you ever see me, you can always stop and ask me, okay? I'll stop. I'll do my best to talk to you as long as I'm not actively having to shoot, you know, something specific. I'll stop. I'll talk to you guys. If you guys want to hit me up on IG, you guys can DM me. Again, I'll help you with that. The same thing I say for Japan or any of that stuff. If you guys have questions, just DM me and ask. I'll do my best to respond back to you, help you out the best I can. That gentleman, he had a bunch of camera questions. He's like, man, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that. I'm like, cool, no worries. I was like, here, bing, 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 here's a bunch of answers for you. As you get deeper into it and you're doing more stuff, I was like, just reach out and ask. I'm more than happy to help you out. So that was a quick interlude to that. I'm gonna spin you guys back around. We're gonna keep running through Central Hall and keep doing this out here. There's a ton of good stuff. So let me flip you guys around. We'll keep running through Central Hall. We're probably maybe about halfway done, but you know, it's never ending because like you think you see it all and then you go a different direction and you find more cars. So let me flip you guys around. I'll show you this 35 that's right here, full Liberty Walk. 35. Let me take you guys off that 16. There we go. Yeah. That looks better. All right, so run you through. It's another lighting company. Right there. That looks better. All right. So the 400. The 400 looks incredible. Dumped out, wide-bodied. This, excuse me, guys. This definitely doesn't get the love that it should get. Again, I think the 400 is really an underrated car. It I don't know. Look how good it looks. Like it looks incredible. I have a feeling that this is going to be one of those cars that after they retire it and they're no longer doing it, then it's going to be a popular car. I really think everybody's sleeping on this car right now. So you guys, let me know what you think. Got the JDM mirrors on the fenders and everything else. Looks good. Looks good. All right, let's. I don't want to get lost. All right, let's go back down this row. This is where we were going, I think. Yeah. Okay. Got the Skyline up here. This is a dream for me. One time. I just need to own one, and that would complete any garage collection. I honestly, if I could get one, I might not get another car. I don't know. It's hard to say that, but it's that was a skinny fit. That's one of those cars. That's one of those like epic cars that you get it and it's the world at that point. So we'll see. So we have race seats. Looks like man, does that not look like the Recaro like Type R replacement? Perfect. So that was a Chinese based company. It looks like they make replica type seats. This is insane. So just absolute artistry. This is just art done with metal. So let's see if we can get you guys down through here. See what else we can find. Another lighting company. So this is Spec D. They've got the FK8 and then the Lex. Both cars look really good. I love the flip-flop paint on it. Probably wrap, but I don't see a listing on it saying what's on it. Let's run you guys down through this. Another little Bronco. We are looking for our Bronco friends. I should text them and see where they're located. So we have a handful of what looks like Japanese or Chinese companies. I like the harnesses. The harnesses remind me of the JDM ones, with the different designs and everything else. Everybody's doing their stuff. You know, look, they make carbon fiber, everything else. You know, that's a lot. A lot is coming from China, and I'm not saying that in a negative way or anything else, but production-wise, you know, as long as you can get a really well-produced part, you can get it for cheaper and everything else. You got the PRP guys in here. They're right outside this crazy drag 32 right here. Look at the size of that. That's bigger than most dogs. Okay, I was gonna say babies, but you know, that thing is huge. Any guesses on power? That setup I would say is over 2,000. No, is it 3,000? My goodness.
Very close.
My
3 grand.
goodness, they're right on that 3K mark.
This is the fastest R32 Skyline GTR in the world. It's run a 637. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to come out next year.
You're gonna have to come out to GTR Festival USA and watch it run here.
Are you gonna run it in Texas?
We are running it in Texas.
Ah, you guys, look at this. Look, they're gonna run it in Texas.
November 15th through to 17th.
November 15th. I got 2 weeks to schedule a flight and get to Texas.
Yeah.
All right, it sounds good. That's not bad. I might be able to do that. All right.
It's RB versus the VR. We'll see who's going to take the cake.
RB. I'm with you. I just sold my R32, so I'm with you. I'm with you.
You want to have a look at the car?
Yeah, man, I would love to. I appreciate that. Let's sneak around this side. So all carbon, all business, as you'd expect. So it's a full drag setup. So like this, the whole controller and everything else, that's what you expect to see. What is transmission? Is it just sequential?
No, it's an auto.
It's an auto?
Yeah, it's
okay.
an auto. But there's not many 6-second cars with full carpet.
No, like it has a full interior, like
No back seats.
almost full interior.
Yeah,
almost full interior. So, I mean, you can't fit anybody in the rear seats anyway, so that doesn't even count. But it is. It's carpeted. Look how attention to detail.
For a quick second.
This is a cool car. So, 3,000 horse, right on that bucket. They're gonna be at the GTR festival. So if you want to see it here in the U.S., it's gonna be there in what, like 2 weeks? Man, we're close. All right, gentlemen, thank you very much. All right, we'll see you there. Thank you very much.
She kept sending me people, and I kept going to like their Instagram. And
All right, what do you guys think about that? That was good stuff. Yeah, heat wraps. Yeah, I see the A90 pipe right there. I know that's off of. You got a B58. You got one off. I want to say a Lambo or something, but it looks like they got a couple like Lambo, Ferrari, S55, B58. I sometimes know my Euro stuff. Sometimes, just not as well. So look, you got the Hyundai Adro. That's how good Hyundai's doing. Companies like Adro and everybody else understand that the car is pulling that much for people. You know, that they're gonna spend their R&D time and everything else and make parts for it. All right, so let's make this. We'll come around this way. We'll see what else we got over here. And then we're gonna do the other side of the wall for Toyota. All different types of companies. This is the good thing about SEMA. You can come out and you can just see all the stuff that isn't like the big mainstream. So you got Taiwan, you got some harness stuff and everything else. What do you got here? A little wide body NSX. Look. Import Expo and Cali Creamin'. We know these guys. Like we go to these events all the time. They're tucked back here. Look. They got the wide body NSX. Shot this at Irwindale, I think, which that's not going to happen anymore because Irwindale is now closing. But we shot this one at one of the Honda events at Irwindale. See if I can get a good angle for it. Thanks. How you guys doing today? Oh, got his face in that photo. Look at how popular, right? Alright, we're gonna get this one. So you guys definitely know these groups. So Cali Creamin' and Import Expo. And we know the cars too. We've seen the cars, we know the cars. So you guys look, rocking the LS inside of it. You guys keep track of them. We're end of the season, but we'll pick back up, and they throw some incredible shows. All right, let's make our way around. Unless you guys want to spend some money on a big trailer right there. Let's make our way around and come around to the Toyota side of things. Toyota's doing a lot of. They've been. You guys know I was on the other side and they were still doing announcements. So this is their new surf setup. Let me see if I can raise you guys up a little bit. So this is their new surf setup.
Yeah, I got two top too.
right down the hallway from us that know how to do that stuff. So
this
now
is a
become little bit of an
smart
expert.
idea by them.
But
Let me
not
see if I
really.
can.
The really cool thing about this one is I'll send it back because I really got to put the 11 taken out the financial visual. There's some here, but the suspension started out as limited.
That pulls the surf. If you guys don't know, the name pulls from their JDM side because they make the 4Runner and everything else in the surf. Most of the ones I see are diesel. I don't know if they're all diesel or not, but most of the ones I see are diesel. Toyota is definitely representing really well. Since they took over, I don't know if they took over it, Ford gave it up, whatever, however you want to say that. But once they did, and Toyota started displaying in this area, they have always displayed just absolutely incredible setups over here. Let me see if I can get over, show you guys that Rav X right there. More celebrities. You got,
Thanks to Toyota, Steve, and everybody else that have
little
us.
wide body.
Paul and the gang, we sure appreciate y'all.
Oh, this is
hope you guys
incredible.
enjoy the rest of your week here at SEMA.
I
Thanks
got
for
all
coming
these
by.
fucking, I got
And all the
15.
this is like a mix in between like mini truck and like race. Because it's not quite dumped, but it does look like it's. We'll see if it's notched in the back. It is shelved, so they can probably dump it as much as they want. So, but like I was saying, Toyota is doing incredible. They have definitely been reaching out to their enthusiast market. This Land Cruiser is crazy. Looks like an industrial like Rover. Go down here, and I showed you guys the GR over there that kind of looks like the old school GT4s. But look how cool they're doing. I mean, usually you don't get to see stuff this good, unless you go to a really like high-end auto show and they have the concepts pulled out and everything else. So, all right, let's get ready to go back down on the floor. Look, we still got a whole bunch more to do. We've only done literally one lap on the main floor, so we're gonna go do that. You guys keep dropping those comments. Let me know what you think. We're gonna keep running through, and we're only on the North Hall. But I told you guys, I'm gonna try and do all of SEMA today, just all of it. We're gonna run through and do all of SEMA all at once, and you guys keep hanging out, and we'll keep having fun. Thanks. All right, guys. So let's keep going down. There's a quick lunch break. Grab a little bit to eat. You can see just how busy it gets. It's crazy. So we're gonna go down through. We're gonna see a couple good groups down here. City down here with their clutches and everything else that they do. Got a couple hours until I need to be somewhere specific. Check performance. We're gonna go down this like first lane right here. Show you guys Mackin Industries and everything else. They always have an incredible booth down here. Rays, Advan, all of them. You can see you got the Evasive setup on the NSX. You have the FL5 on some TC4s down here. Take a look on the TC4s. Advan GTs, of course. I mean, of course. You guys know how I feel about that. Then you got a 400R in the back again. This is that car that's just super underrated. Let's see. Show you guys a little setup. RZ3s, RGD2s. Here. And we're going to spend just a little bit of time right here in the Mackin booth. I'll show you everything that's down here. So we got the 400R, or the 400 HKS setup. We got all their goodies back here. I'll show you. Advan GTs for trucks, old school 3, all the way down. Got the new M2. And then we have all the Graham lights, the Rays, the Volks, all of that, which, I mean, this is definitely all the popular stuff. How's it going, man? How you doing?
Good. Good seeing you.
Good seeing you.
Busy, man.
I'm running, I know. I've been here since like 6:30. Trying. I'm trying. So you can see how busy they are. At the GR4 over here, Corolla. Full Varus kit and everything else on this one. So for me, in between like the Rays, the Mackin Industry booth, and like Toyo Treadpass, I definitely see all the cars like that I really want to see. I mean, even the Model Y looks good. Come on, like a little lowered on a set of wheels with some carbon accents. I know, it's a Tesla. All right, so we're gonna keep running down this row. I'm gonna take a couple photos. It's always hard to shoot right here. So let me run down this way. Let's see what else we can see. Oh, this is one little fun bonus. All the publications, all the magazines and everything else, they just, here, grab them. You just have to remember, you got to get them all back on the plane afterwards, unless you're driving. Little 32 Highboy. Trying to get past all this traffic down here. Let's see, they got all the publications. Still just running all the publications on this side. Like everything. The import stuff. It's pretty cool. Got Lincoln Electric for all their welding. They do welding demos, everything else. So, I mean, everybody's here for business. That's as much as we only talk about the cars and everything else. Of course, it's the display on the cars, but everybody's here for business. Everybody's here to talk about what their business is, what they have to offer, you know, what they can do, you know, to help you in your efficiencies for yours, and, you know, everything that's either made directly for the customer or just a matter of, you know, it's business. So this is what'll let you, you know, perform better, perform more efficient. Suspension. Ah, look, they got an Integra. Come on. How's that? Honda pulling out the Integra with the new SI motor. I think that's what's in it. Or look.
We're looking into it. CVT.
Looks like L15. Yeah. If it's out of the SI, it's the L15 B7. That's the turbo version.
Yeah, I was like,
which is basically the same thing.
Yeah. Just because I remember when these came out, the motors, I was like, oh, the fit has a weird fit.
So that's the way we need to go. Can you imagine putting the L15B7, the turbo SI motor in all the old Hondas. You know, put it in like the CRX and everything else. That would be awesome. So we got some Group Bs on it. This is just beautiful classic Honda. Back up a little bit, show you guys. Look how cool that is. See if I can grab a couple photos before I move on. All right, let's keep going down this way. Got a race chip for BMW products. Do a little cut in over here and see what another little GR clutch setup over here for them. Oh, look, storage solutions. There's nothing better than being able to hang. Trying to clear the crowd a little bit. All right, before we get too off track for what we want to do, let's.
The only thing that's legal is the logo.
Let's get down. Let's get down here and see what else we can see down this row. All right, we got a little Supra, Elite Tuner. It's kind of cool. That's something different that they're doing is the show scene, you know, the ones that put on the big events. They're actually out here. So Elite Tuner and all of them. So big car shows. All right, and then let's see. He's getting the girls to pose for him real quick, getting a couple good photos.
3, 2, 1. Why is it not?
Completely just snuck in on his shot, but I got it. So got the Rovers down here. Man, they look good. This is the Urban Wide Track, is what this is. I mean, these look great. And then you got Miltech for their exhaust stuff. All right, let's get back here. See what else we got back here in the corner. SEMA Future Tech Studio is what this area is called. Got a car on skis. Got the Irvine Police cop car. So that's kind of funny. So they got the Model S set up as a cop car. Sheriff's Department, LASD. Then you have another Cybertruck setup. It's kind of cool. They added like the little spotlights on the front of it. I know Irvine Police actually back started doing that. So it looks like we got a bunch of EV stuff. We got a Model 3 convertible. Wow. Okay. This reminds me of like the old school like 90s, early 2000s when they were just chopping tops on everything. So that's pretty cool. They added a couple little safety roll bars for the passenger, you know, for the front seats. It's pretty cool. So we got the Mustangs down this way. They are converted, so they are electric. Let's see what else we got. Got a little advanced fuel car. They're talking about some stuff up there. Got the Model 3. Man, he's on some This thing is wide body. Look at how wide this thing is. So they've got a whole little group of the EVs, the Model 3s and everything down here. It's kind of cool. Like, you know, they do have to realize that this is like I said, the direction we'll finally end up. You know, we'll fight it the whole time. We'll try not to move the EV. Look at, he's live casting. That's crazy. He's got 4 phones, the light, everything else. Good for him. Let's see what else we got. Well, that is not an EV. Big old supercharger. Nice. That's cool. He's doing good though. Let's see what else we got. All right. So that was one row. One run. How do you like that? Little Tesla charger? You guys know what that means, right? Can you imagine the power delivery? You lose on the top end. I mean, we all lose on the top end, but like that thing, you know how fast that thing's got to go. All right, enough of the EV stuff. Maybe. I'm just kidding. I found another Model 3 over here. I'll show you guys this one real quick, and then we're going to go up and do another lane.
So one thing
What
we
do you
do
think
with Legacy
about the wide bodies
with the kids
on the Model 3s?
we'll take care.
I mean, do you like them? Do you not like them?
So
Do you think?
you out the harness.
I don't know. I mean, it does. It looks
You
good.
tell us what lengths you want.
I like the cars dumped out.
You send it back, and we put
Got a little roadster. K1 attached by electric supercar, which is this one. And you have the old Supra next to it. This is an 84 Celica liftback with the whole EV setup. I guess I was in the EV section. I guess I'm still in the EV section because that's talking about electric too. So let's walk up, find another hallway, and keep going. All right, so let's see what else we got up this way. Kind of in like a little half hallway here. We'll see how it goes. See what we can find. We got Willwood. Let's take a peek at Willwood over here. Willwood always has good stuff for us. I mean, whatever your application is, they make everything. So let's run through. I'll show you guys a little bit. Look, they even got spindles and everything else for the older stuff. They have custom colors. The blue is not quite a spoon blue, so don't think you can get that and make it look like a spoon one. But they have custom colors, everything else. I've used them on a couple of my Hondas. I like that they have either up for size, or you can they have like a factory bolt on. It keeps the same size rotor and everything else. All right, let's see. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything for you guys. Super Performance with their set of cars. The Vet's actually really cool, like a throwback to the. Thanks, guys. A throwback to the old like Grand Sport style. That's cool. That'd be fun to drive. I mean, I guess they're all fun to drive. You got the GT40, you got the Grand Sport, you've got 427s, you know, and they make a whole like 427 like series for racing and everything too. So, all right, let's see. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything else for you guys down through here. Let's see. Oh, we got Cusco here. We got the model on display, being all nice. Ah, thank you. So, and look, all the way into the back. Look, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. Thank you. So, Cusco always has cool stuff. Great JDM company. I've used their bracing and everything else forever. I mean, I don't know how many different Hondas I've had stuff on. So this is the current exhaust I have on the EK9. I just threw that on, not that one. I don't have the dual exhaust, but the Fujitsu, that's the exhaust I'm running on the EK9 right now. Sounds super good. I can't wait to just take it out and get you guys a bunch of audio clips. How's it going? Thank you. They got the reinforced. I might have to give me some of these. Get some of the reinforcement exhaust hangers. So, but that's cool. Had a bunch of good stuff. I can't wait to see all this stuff at Tokyo Auto Salon. January's coming up. We'll be there quick. Got a nice exhaust setup here. Just missing a big car right in the middle of that, but that's okay.
I'll send you the code.
You got Metro for all of the stereo stuff. I mean, we've been using that for years. Here, I'll show you guys. I got full wiring, everything else now too. Look, here's your whole setup. Running lights, running all the good stuff. You got all your sound deadening. Oh, look at that. There. Almost missed it. Almost walked by it. Look at the craziness under the hood of the BMW. Look. That's beautiful execution again, it's artistry with metal. So that looks great. Thanks, guys. All right, so did we make it all the way down? We're coming back down into the EV stuff. All right, let's whip back around. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm glad I came back because I was able to get Cusco and all of that. We're still in North Hall. That's how crazy, like, not North Hall, Central Hall. So that's how crazy Central Hall is that you can come down here and literally, on previous days, so like if you're stopping and talking with everybody, you can come down to Central Hall and literally just spend one day in Central Hall. And you get to see a good majority of what SEMA has to offer in Central Hall, because this is, again, it's the main hall that everybody, it's racing and performance and all of that. You know, they do have the halls separated by those, by those categories, but Central Hall is where you spend your time. You come down through, I guess, unless you're into stereos or something else, and then you go down into North Hall. But for the most part, you come down here. Look, they got a Fairlady Z and an old, beautiful Celica. That's great. Both USDM. They're both left-hand drive. Really, really well done. Look how well it's been restored. That's beautiful. Then you got the Fairlady next to it on a wide set of wheels. Let's see if we can get over here, get a little view for you guys. Little wide body. That looks great. I'm gonna have to come down through. So if you guys aren't familiar with the anime or the manga, look, it's listed as the Devil Z. So they have a whole manga on this, and it has this whole backing of, you're good. The Z that basically kind of killed its owner, and then the new owner takes it. The new owner has the exact same name as the previous owner, and he starts running it on the highways too. But it's a really cool story. So if you guys haven't seen that anime or the Wangan manga, you should look it up. So that's what this one's. It looks like that's what this one's based off of. That's pretty cool. Again, look, side drafts. Looks like the side draft Makuni's on it. Oh, it's so beautiful. Like, really, really well done. I'm gonna have to come back and try and take some photos and everything else, because this is a good looking booth. Let me see. I might be able to just shoot them right now before we move on. But there's so many people, it's so hard. All right, I think I got it. All right, so let's keep walking down. Let's see what else we see. Mustang with the big twin T's. I mean, this setup is just crazy. All tube framed and everything else. So, looks great. All right, let's keep running down. See what else we can find you down this lane. So, you got the throttle controller there. Got a nice dirty Porsche. It's kind of fun that they did it that way. Little differential. Hardcore Lambo. I like that they did the little plexi right here. Look. And they were able to put airlift performance on it. I like that. It's cool. So it's got this like overlaid, riveted, kind of Mad Max look to it. It's interesting. What do you guys think about that? You got the FL5 over here, the Autocannon FL5 in the Hawk booth. Look, I spotted him. You gotta make a rib 47 over there, doing his thing. Look, he's trying not to be distracted by me. But how's it going? So,
Opening there, guys.
but I love this look. This is cool. I'm gonna see if I can come over here and get a couple pics. It's good to see Ribby out here. It's getting to enjoy SEMA. All right, let's see what else we got. We got ACT, super busy, bunch of clutch stuff. He's practicing the clutch over there. His first time driving manual. Royal Purples got their BMW in here. Everybody's talking, everybody's doing their thing. Trying to show you guys everything. Glad to see the M2's doing good. Got a handful of M2s so far. Magnaflow's always got some craziness in their booths. I mean, exhaust companies, you know how they do. Autometer, Ecutech, bunch of electronic stuff. Got Cobb back there. They've been having a hard time. I don't know. It's kind of weird with the government. Like, there's this. I don't know. The battle. I think the battle's kind of always been there. Like the tuners versus like the government, and they're like, oh yeah, you know, we don't want you to modify your car, but you know, but everybody's going to. It's no different. The hot rod community. Everybody's been doing it since cars started. We've all been modifying them. So, like, I don't know. It's kind of weird. They have all these emission standards and everything else, but you know, three quarters of the cars run cleaner than the trucks, run cleaner than the trains and everything else. So like to grab a couple of the, you know, enthusiast type cars, which is out of everything that's out in the market and out on the road, it's such a small population compared to everything else. But I don't know. That was my little rant. We're gonna go up here. I'll flip you guys back around, and let's see what else we got. This is definitely a busy section of Central. And what's funny is sometimes like you stop in a booth just because you want the car, and then you're like, oh, what do they even do? Yeah, Factory 5. with their
We're going up and down?
basically like it's not a production car because it is a kit car, but they have their full kit, rolling chassis, full runners, and their cars look great. So you got everything from like the Daytona to like the 32 to the 427, and they're awesome cars. I mean, you can get them any which way, from a base chassis to a rolling chassis to a full turnkey runner, and they're cool. Like they have race series for them and everything else. All right, let's see. Doesn't look like a full haul, so we're gonna go over here, cut over a little bit, and I'll get you guys the next hallway down. Can you tell what booth we're in? So, that's cool. Good to see like the little GTIs or like the little R32s. You just don't get to see them as much anymore. Yeah, this is the place right here. Look, the Stilo. That's got to be the next helmet in my line. So I don't know. I just want one. I think that's going to be the next one. Custom painted. Go down through. You got the Hans devices and everything else. So this is the important stuff, and actually a lot of people don't understand this. So like you have your Hans device that keeps basically the tethers go to your helmet and keep your head from snapping forward in an accident. But they also have the hybrid versions. So if you're not using a full harness, use the hybrid version, and then if you're in one of the Hans, you use a full harness, and the harness comes down over these, which then keeps all of this in case of the accident, so your head can't move forward. So you have to make sure. I mean, even if you don't have, a full cage harness, race harnesses and everything else, but you're taking your car to the track, at least get one of, like the hybrid versions, to protect yourself. Because, I mean, if it happens, you want to make sure that you're as safe as you can be. They've got Race Quip. I've run their helmets the last couple times. I like how they got the little floating shoes. That's just how I should store my shoes. I mean, I think in my closet, if all my shoes were like that, that would be perfect. Race Pack dashes, Holly dashes, AEM dashes. So this is a good setup. It's a good display. It's definitely a good display. My phone is ringing. Why is my phone ringing? I don't even know where my phone is. All right, let's see who this is. Oh, it's Mr. McRib 47. What's up, Mr. McRib 47?
Yeah, Josh and I are standing.
Can you hear me? Cool. Yeah, kinda. You're like all my metas right now, so I'm in Mothers. Where were you? I know I walked by you like 5 minutes ago. Oh, okay. I'm right on the other side of Magnaflow. So like you go through Mothers, and I'm at some big wide body Supra over here. I'm just on the other side of Mothers. I'm on Coney technically. Oh, Mr. McRib 47 is gonna come over here on my video. Come on, where you at? All right, I'll see you in a sec. All right, so Mr. McRib 47's on his way over. Don't mind me with the glasses indoors. These are the metas. I was live streaming on these. I can click it. I can take a photo, everything else. It's pretty cool. It's been working really well. The live stream indoors hasn't been doing as good, but everything else has been really well. I kind of, oh, look who it is. Look who's here. Look who's here.
What's up?
Mr. McRib 47 is here. He is touring around SEMA, enjoying. Are you enjoying SEMA, sir?
Yeah, it's been nice.
It's good.
Yeah,
it's
I went
good.
to see my buddy Max Booth. got some goodies from him.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
He's got some cool stuff going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look who it is. Look.
I know, dude. Long time coming.
Yeah, y'all missed him. I know you guys missed him as much as I did. You all done doing business, or you still got business?
We got a meeting later, so right now I'm just kind of walking. So
Okay.
I was like, oh, I saw you, and I was like, oh, let me just link up.
Yeah. Are you doing any direction specific,
No,
or?
I've only hit like a couple booths because McGuire's, and then I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, well, how many do you hit, and then
Yeah.
you're like, oh, what do I do?
Yeah.
So, I'm just. All right, guys, let's finish up Central Hall. We were hanging out with Mr. McRib 47 for a little bit, doing a little walk and talk, little greet and everything on some stuff. So we're gonna head down this way. We'll try and show you guys kind of the last lane here in Central Hall. You can see just how busy it is now. Look, everybody in here. We go through. I'm gonna show you pretty much where we left off. We were over here, right outside of Mother's, and there were definitely some cool cars over here. So let me show you guys. You got Coney running the V-Dub. You've got the Supra over here. Nice huge wide body on the Supra. On some Rays. Again, the Prius looks good. You notice I started to say it quiet. I can't help it, but it really does look good. You got the GR, and then you got the wide body GR over here. Got the HKS kit in it. Wow, that's exactly what it needs for power. That's and now it's done. Nah, it's perfect.
350, 400. That's it.
And you really don't need more. I mean, we all need more, but
You want more.
Yeah. And then you start breaking stuff, and you're like, never mind, go back. That was enough. All right, then we got the 33 over here. Nice big turbo running. You got the sign says RB28, so it's been stroked out. Nice little 33. Let's go over here. We got another 86 BRZ. Look at this again, just art and metal. Like, look at the artistry on that. Check this out. Look at the back. Look at the back of the Prius. So this is typically the only stuff I see, like if I go to like Tokyo Auto Salon or something like that. It's usually the only places I get to see something like this. So look how clean it looks. It's really cool. It kicks out and exposes through the rear fender, through the rear bumper, but it really looks good. Like for a nice wide body setup that is definitely like, that show car flashy setup. Oh, all day. Look how good this looks. So that looks awesome. All right, let's keep going. We're gonna go down this way. We'll go down past Mother's over here. Mother's always has some cool stuff in theirs. Got like a little land speed car. Their wagon. That wagon's been in their booth forever. It's a good car. Like, I'm not knocking it. It's just one of those ones we've seen. Let's see what else we got down this way. We got MagnaFlow over here. We're gonna go down. We're gonna cut back out through Toyo Treadpass, and then head over into the South Hall. See what we can see for wheels and tires, and then we've got a special interview with one of the builders out here. So we'll do that too. Let's see what else we got. A little IND setup on that M2. Trying to slow down a little bit for you guys and show you that. Toyota's definitely doing their thing. Let's see what we got over here. I like this 8.6. Little 8.6 BRZ. He's got the little cargo cover on the top. Nice little bolt-on wide body. Super clean. It looks really good. The Password JDM carbon. It's cool. Nice little turbo setup in it. Got the vet on this side. Got AP Racing up here. Right past AP Racing, we got Quiznos subs. I'm hungry again. AP Racing has a cool, like, it's the Electro? The little Lotus, Bugatti.
You guys
Like,
are flying.
like they're definitely showing off with what they do. You've got big drift spec, BMW. Let's see what else we got in here. We have some interesting cars in here. You got the Supra getting wrapped on the spot. A couple Porsches. These look like busy Porsches. Ah, they are busy Porsches. Nice little busy moto Porsches. I haven't seen it this color. This one I thought was like gray or something, like dark gray or black, and then he like integrated this taillight. Has like an LED setup for the taillight. This is really cool. Let's see what else we got over this way. Everybody taking breaks for lunch. All right, so there's that yellow Supra we saw earlier. All right, so I think maybe we're done with Central Hall. If I see anything, look at that hair. Look, man, he had that fro going, and it looked good. It looked good, and he wanted to be on camera, so we put him on camera. See, I thought I found everything. I walk around the corner and I find a 34. Like, look here. Let me show you guys. Like how. That's funny because he could have definitely walked around me. But yeah, so like I literally come around. So they make like remanufactured parts that are just as good as OEM, if not better. It's kind of that argument. They make full dashes and everything else. I've talked with them before. The dashes are really cool, but they do carbon, non-carbon. Let me show you. So this is like the dash, like a full dash replacement. And what they did is they two-pieced it here, because this is where you always get your dash bubble. So it's two-pieced, and your lower, you have your lower options of like your Alcantara, your regular. So it's really good and it looks amazing. But yeah, so that's a cool little 34 right there. Like I said, I thought I had gotten everything. I thought I had found everything out here, but I guess not. So it's just kind of how it goes. Like as you're running around, like there's always some car tucked away in some nook, and you're like, oh, okay, cool. Let me. Oh, look, I found it. That's why, at best, you try and do like 2 or 3 days out here, and then that you just keep like going through looking at stuff. So we're gonna run through Toyo Treadpass. You guys, thanks for hanging out. Let me know what you think. Drop those comments. Let me know if you're having fun out here. So if you guys are new to my channel, you made it this far, thanks for hanging out. But my goal is to take you through these events and these shows and walk you through them, just like you were here. So it's not always just a highlight of a couple cars, oh, hey, here's the coolest cars, this and that. No, I want to show you the whole show. Like I want you to feel like you're right next to me walking through the show, doing it with me. And you get to see everything. So, that means there's a couple cars mixed in that you might not otherwise watch, but it's still cool. So you can see the crowd. You can get the kind of the feel of being here. You got Busy over here doing his interview. That was the Porsche we just saw. He makes absolutely incredible cars, and he's definitely on the new for what he does for technology and everything else. All right, so that was Toyo Treadpass. We're gonna walk over here into South Hall. South Hall has wheels and tires, plus some other stuff. What I'll try and do is I'll try and get right through. We're gonna walk into the back of the hall. Typically the back of the hall is not as busy because they push the lower names or the newer people into the back of the hall. But I'll flip you guys around. We're gonna go in. I'll show you guys South Hall. We'll run through that. We'll do some wheels and tires, and then we'll keep going. We'll do North Hall and West Hall. Like I said, I'm gonna try and do it all in one day. I'm trying. Me and Mr. McRib, we had to take a little side thing, talk to some people, and catch up because I haven't seen him in a couple months. So it was good seeing him. We're gonna run in. You guys, let me know what you think. Enjoy. All right, guys, let's get going. I'm going to show you wheels and tires. There's a little music playing down through here, but we'll run through, and I'll try and show you guys real quick what kind of goodies we got down here. The other side over here, they have like Hunter, do wheels and tires, alignments, all that kind of stuff. We're going to head over to this side. You see Koenig already. But there's definitely a bunch of good wheel brand companies over here and good displays too, because a lot of times they'll do, exotic cars, JDM cars, everything else. I might have to overlay a little music just because one of the exotic ones typically runs music, so it's all good. We'll work with it. But you got Koenig here, who is just an absolute staple for wheels. I mean, we've all run the Koenig line. Well, I mean, I don't know if we've all run it, but I've definitely run it on multiple cars and everything else. They have a great set of wheels, really good options. Nice lightweight, everything else. They've got truck wheels, the tuner wheels. And just really good options. So try and show you a couple of them as we go along. I mean, look, those. All right, so we got a little bit of music playing over here. MV Forged, of course, is going to have a lot of top end cars, and they've got a Nosatec. They've got McLaren. They got the new Lambo, the 812. So it's definitely one of those booths that has like the premium cars. We got the SVJ over here. See if I can get by everybody and show you guys. All carbon, full carbon kit, everything else. Man, that's crazy. Full carbon, SVR, excuse me. It's a Aventador, not a Huracan. Let's see what else we got down this way. Of course, we got the trucks. Always have trucks. And then I always seem to find like new wheel companies that I just haven't seen before. They're trying to get out on the market, do their thing. Trying to sneak through over here. So, but you have a little of everything down through here. TPMS manufacturers. Look at the size of the wheels. That's like one of the ones we saw out earlier. Big dually, huge ram. My goodness. But we'll walk back and forth a little bit. I'll try and get them. Everybody's a little bit more spread out down through here. So, and as you'll see, there's definitely wheel companies that you may or may not even heard of, or that are trying to get out into our market here from from different areas, different countries. Let's see, another little SF90 over there. See, like that company, I just don't know them. You guys let me know if you know who they are. I got some music over on that side. One of the Lexani, one of the high-end ones. They've got a Rover in the booth. They've got a Lucid Air over here in this booth. It's cool to see that somebody's doing the Lucids now, because it's kind of, it's kind of like the Teslas. It's, another, it's a premium brand that, makes something that competes with like the Model S. It's kind of a cool looking car. We got a couple cool ones coming up right here. Let's see what we got. So we've got the Lambo and a really big, for some reason, I don't know why the BMW looks as big as it does. But it's a big G82, wide-bodied. But it looks good. I'm gonna stop, get a photo. It's a nice framed photo setup. There we go. Let's keep running down, see what else we can find. Never seen that front end on a Tesla before. Got a 35 in that one. 35 in a Cybertruck. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Bronco over here. I like them. 24 Ford Bronco Heritage Edition. I like the color combination and everything else. It's pretty cool. Let's see what else we can find down this way. We'll do a couple laps down and back. Honestly, South Hall doesn't take a lot of time to do. As you can kind of see me running through it. And then what I usually find is like South Hall, there's usually a couple like really good cars that I see. And then North Hall is the same thing. North Hall has electronics and everything else. So it's cool if you're like into stereos and stuff like that. But if you're trying to shoot for content, it's hard because everybody's playing music. The Goodyear, the bubble top that's over here is really interesting. Not my normal, but check it out. And then like they have it so that the tires glow and everything else and change colors. It's definitely like a futuristic, interesting car. You got the Boss 302 on this side. So Rahana's got the nice nice McLaren. Looks good. All right, let's see what else we got over here. Nice little Vet and the XSRs. Somebody's playing music over here with the Jeep and the six-wheeler, so we're gonna run away from them. Let's see what else we got over here.
Yeah, he said they were waiting on 5.
More exotics. We definitely get a lot of the exotics out here. Again, another McLaren. A couple McLarens down the way.
They got a great.
Let's see what else we got over here.
Yeah, this is like a
There's some Ford, Benpack's over there too. Got a lug nut brands. Got a couple different lug nut brands. Boston looks like they have a whole wheel gallery. Let's see if we can pop in there and I can show you what they've got. See, it's all restricted. So what you have to do is you have to sign in, and then they let you see what's on the other side of this wall. I guess it's kind of a good thing. What they do is they scan your badge, so then you're automatically going to receive all the correspondence and everything else, which is a good way to do it. Plus, it kind of controls how many people can go in at one time. All right, so we saw the rest of that. I think we've seen just about everything that we're gonna see. Let's drop down a level. So South Hall has like, well, it has an upper and a lower section. The upper section's tools, collision stuff, everything else. There usually isn't a lot of stuff up there for cars, but they have this little this step down over here to some more stuff. If there's anything I can find, I'll show you guys. But what I'll do is I'll run through the rest of South Hall. If I find anything good, I'll throw it up on the thing for you. Otherwise, there looks like there's a lot of like machinery and everything else down here. So it's kind of been the trend of the last couple of years I've been out here in South Hall. South Hall used to be like honestly one of the biggest and baddest because they had all the top cars. But lately, you can find a lot more stuff outside or a lot more stuff really concentrated in Central Hall. And then out this way, they have more of the companies doing this kind of stuff, you know, and showing you the equipment and everything else, which is good. It's necessary because that's what business is. But the car side of things, it's not so much in South Hall anymore. I don't know. I still come through. I still try and show you like I mean, we went through. There was a handful of cars that were still good, but it's harder to find like a lot of them that are on display. I mean, the wide body Camaro is cool, but like in the last whatever aisles that I just walked, like that was really the only one I saw. So I don't know. Still cool. I'm gonna get out of this South Hall. We're gonna head back over into Central. Then we're gonna head over into West Hall, North, and then West. So I'm still trying to cover it all for you guys. Well, if I see anything else, I'll pop back on and I'll show you guys. But otherwise, we're gonna head back over, and I think I have an interview next. I gotta check my time. Guys, let me know what you think, and we're gonna keep at it. So I came out here. I'm gonna show you guys. We're gonna do their unveiling of it. They had it open a little earlier, but what we're gonna do.
Everybody. My name is Tyler Clark. I am the CEO for Alchemy. Alchemy is a new brand as of 2024. We are a small group. 3, 2, 1. There she is.
It really looks great. It's like they said, the fit and finish on it is really, really clean. We'll have a talk with them and kind of run through. Everybody's a little scared to like step in right now at the moment. So we'll do a little walk around. I'll show you guys, and then we'll get to talking with them. So like he was saying, fit and finish, which for something that they're producing on their own, that's really amazing. So they have look. I mean, it really does. Like it looks like a full production vehicle. Super clean. They are right. The paint looks great on it. You know, sometimes on these like first run kind of ones, you can see like little imperfections or something else, but there's none. It actually is really, really clean. Like full LEDs inside and everything. It really lights up inside. The dash is really nice. I like the way they did it. All the leather smells brand new. They're running Recaros, which you can't go wrong with Recaros. He is gonna power it up. Look, full touch button, touch. See?
Wow.
Gauges look amazing. All right, guys, so we are done with Central Hall. That's it. It's almost the end of the day, but we're done with Central Hall. I'm gonna run out of here. I am going to make North Hall, and then I'm gonna sprint over to West Hall and see if I can make it through West Hall before they kick us all out of here. You guys, let me know what you think. I just had an awesome conversation. You know what I'll do? I'll drop her link down below. I just met a really cool lady and her daughter, and she does educational videos, like how-to videos, how to fix your car and everything else. And she's on the JDM side of things, which is super cool. So I was talking with her and her daughter about that. We were talking about making content and everything, and just had a really great conversation. So that's cool. You know what? Down in the description where I always post like IG links and all of that, I'll put her link down there. So you guys check her out, follow her, see if you like what she does. Give her a little support and everything else. And I'm gonna get out of this Central Hall. We're gonna keep running. If I see something cool outside while I'm making my way over to North Hall, I'll show you guys that. And then, oh, this was that. Check it out. This was that Kia that they were unveiling earlier. This thing's nuts. Let me see. Let me show you real quick. I always think I'm just like gonna run and knock stuff out real quick, but this is the stuff that's amazing. Look how cool this is. So they have like seats in the back. Everything can fold down. Everything's modular. See, they've got all this stuff. This is cool. Look, they've got it set up so the seat can flip around. I don't know if DOT will allow that, but that's super cool. All right, let's keep headed out. So, anyways, like I was saying, I'll drop her information down below. I'll get her IG and everything else. She's doing cool videos, so that was really cool. We get to hang out with McRib 47. That's always cool. I hadn't seen him in a couple months, but I think that's it. That's it. Don't go away. Don't go away. We're still gonna head over to North Hall. We're still gonna head over to West Hall. West Hall's got a bunch of like the wrap stuff, the tint. They always have a bunch of good exotics and everything else over there. So we'll run over there for them, and then North Hall, we'll see if we can find anything over there. So let me get going. I'll show you guys that. We're gonna do the magic cut, and that's where we'll be when we get there. All right, guys, so we're making our way over to the West Hall. One of the cool things, like a little Delica over here.
SEMA after party for later tonight.
Doing a SEMA after party. All right.
SEMA after party, guys. SEMA after party.
Usually those aren't the cards they give out. But anyway, so we're gonna head over. You can see it's starting to get dark out here. We're headed over to the West Hall. We got a couple cars outside, so we're gonna take a look at those. And then we're gonna head into West Hall, which is down the street. Like, I guess across the street, it's a better way of putting it.
Hey, what are you guys doing here?
Let's see what we got over here. Big old Jeep. Stretch two-door. Got Ford F-250. Again, just a bunch of big trucks. We got a little RTR skateboard deck. That's pretty cool. All right, so little run, head over to West Hall, and now we'll head the rest of the way in. All right, guys, we are in the North Hall. So what we're gonna get is we get a lot of tint. We got a lot of wrap and everything else. So you got 3M here, working on the armored Resvani. I haven't seen that stretch version. That one's pretty cool. But they're showing how you apply it, how easy it is to work, quote unquote easy it is to work. They're doing lines and everything else. So what they'll do is they'll do tape lines, and then afterwards they'll pull and just leave what's exposed. It's pretty cool. Like, there's a lot of demos in this area. So let me get over one row, and we'll see what else we got. So we've got like X-Sun here for their films. Let's see what else we got. Stock Shop, this is pretty cool. They make apparel and everything else. That one's pretty cool. So we have ice cleaning. You have all different types of stuff over on this side. little Chevette. Showing you how the tint lays, how it works, how to heat it up, how to cut it, everything like that. Alright, let's keep going. Trying to get you guys through the whole show. Alright, let's see what else we got. WD-40 got their booth over here. Probably doing some giveaways or something. The Hot Wheel thing almost got me. I almost stopped. But I got to show you guys what's here. So let's go through. So you got the whole plotter. The whole garage system right here. It's pretty cool. Rust-Oleum has their booth. Got their drag racer. We got some good stuff over there. We'll go hit them. We'll go hit them next over there. All right. Got a little McLaren coming up. We'll come back. I'll show you guys this one from the other side. Oh my goodness. It's Cybertrucks everywhere. This is actually really cool. So they have them all wrapped different colors, paint protection film, so it's a colored PPF. But what's cool about it is each one's a different color. It's actually really cool that they got them all lined up. And the color PPF is definitely the direction it's going versus just vinyl. The Porsche's nice. It was funny. He accidentally dropped the hood and he was out of the trunk and he's like, oh, didn't mean to. It was kind of funny. So like I was saying, a lot of exotics. You've got 600 LT. So they're doing wraps and everything else over here, doing little demos. He's trying to pull it, wrap it, show you how good it runs. Again, like I said, a lot of good. That's cool. So a full plotter, everything else. Looks like they set it up as like a mobile option. Got some Broncos. Doing a little buffing demo. Let's see what else we got. So this is a whole cleaning system and everything else for the pads. Sorry, I'm running through it a little bit for you guys at the moment. But I wanted to try and make sure I see everything before they close it out for the day. Make sure we're not missing anything. So they have everything laid out a little different. Typically, like the Nosatech is down here.
Another hole in the.
But see, this is why I walk all the way down. Look, S15 and an R34 down here. I would have missed them otherwise if I didn't walk all the way down. Look. Trial S15. You have beautiful Nismo R34. See? That's great. All right. Stop, take a couple photos for you guys. Look how good that looks. That could be a thumbnail right there. The suits don't know what's happening. That looks great. See, I would have missed it otherwise. I would have came and like cut over too early and missed it. There's actually a ton of like Cybertrucks out here. pretty cool. All right, let's make a look. Got a little K truck. That's cool. Again, like we would have missed it otherwise if we didn't come all the way down. So they do Seatbelt Planet. I've actually used them before. So they do custom seatbelts and everything. Clear and color PPF. Ah, see, we're into the good stuff over here. Let's see what we got. Got a G82 full wide body. Looks really good. Got the Huracan over there. Got whatever this truck is over here. This thing is crazy. Look at it. Was a Humvee at one point. It was a Hummer dumped out, 6-wheel. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see what else we see down this way. I'm gonna get you guys all to West Hall if I can. Got another McLaren over there. They're doing a wrap in in carbon fiber, but the hard part of laying this is laying it and not stretching it so it doesn't like deform and make the like weave look all weird. So it's pretty cool that they can lay it, not get any bubbles or anything else. They're showing how to lay over like a multi-form. And what's cool is they literally wrap these cars like 3 or 4 times while they're out here. We got one of the RS's, FI exhaust. That's cool. Let me see if I can cut in over here and show you guys a wide body. This is a new style. I hadn't actually seen this style before. It's interesting. What was interesting was the guy touching all the panels, but whatever. So, and then you got the Huracan on this side. The wide body actually looks really good on this. On some VS's, you guys know how I feel about that. We've got the JDM wheel with the Euro on the M2. That looks cool. Window tint, paint protection film, nice little booth. There's no way they'll keep all those windows clean. They're gonna spend more time wiping the windows down. That should be part of their sales thing, is that you don't get fingerprints on anything. What is this? I thought it was a Koenigsegg. Yeah, oh, it is a Koenigsegg. That's pretty cool. So I mean that's pretty big. Flexi Shield paint protection film. They got a Koenigsegg in their booth.
Waiting for the edges to drop?
That's pretty cool. Don't get to see those all the time. And then this is the front side of all the Cybertrucks. Which again, this is an awesome display of how many different colors, the color PPF and everything. And like I was saying, the trucks, just the Cybertruck in general, looks so much better once they're any color. Like it doesn't even matter what color you pick. Just pick a color and the Cybertruck looks so much better. So it's cool that they're doing, that they had them all on display with the color PPF. Nice Bugatti up front. Again, not a car you get to see every day. They're doing that. They're doing some PPF on the Porsche over here. Got the headlight pulled out on that. But this one's pretty cool. Let's see what else we got over here. We got the Lambo and some Brado wheels. This is in the Steck booth. That looks good. This is crazy. Full wide body, twin T. Look, this thing's nuts. And then what's kind of fun about it is they added like little pistons as decoration with the like little running lights built into them. So they got rods and pistons and everything. That's pretty cool. I like that. Classic from the Peterson Museum. That's cool. We've been there a couple times. Peterson Museum's always fun. We got what do we got? We got race ramps over here. Race ramps are it. I mean, again, I'm not sponsored, but I've used them a bunch of times. Race ramps work great. We're in the Avery film section. We got a G-Wagon all done up in pink. Looks like they still got the back door to do on it. Have Infinity. The QX80. I think Beast. Oh, look, I found Nismo. I need to just stay here and shop. But all the goodies. Front mount, that's the wheel right there. That's what everybody wants. That Nismo steering wheel. We got the 40th edition LMGT4s. That's a 32 fitment right there. That's super cool. All right, let's walk around here. Let's spend a little time in the Nismo section and see what we can see. All right, guys. So we are over in the Nismo display. I'm glad I came over here because otherwise I would have missed it. Wow. Look, they have this is nuts. They have 180 taillights, 34 headlights. So this is part of their redoing of the old parts, which that's really cool. So they're remanufacturing their old parts. They're making stuff. Let's see what else they have in the booth. Everybody kind of standing around having a little drink. Oh, you did. I was hoping they'd have some 32s, 33s, 34s. That'd have been really cool. Mixed in with everything else with the new cars that they got out here. Big old supercharger. That's pretty cool. Everybody's definitely hanging out. It's almost end of day, so they're breaking out. It's like they're breaking out the beer for them. All right, let's keep going down. Let's see what else we got down this way for you guys. Lumar usually has a couple cool cars too. Let's see what else we got down here. XPEL's got a new Model 3, and then over here, like it's a super plain like new Model 3, and then on the other side of it, they've got.
I can do like a single featured
Marco's
post
in
with
every single one of them.
Let me get around to the front. Show you guys. This thing's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, let me walk around a little bit and show you guys. So it's a McLaren. Nuts, absolutely nuts. All right. So then over in the Lumar booth, we've got the Lambo. We've got the wide body. That looks like almost looks like a Liberty Walk Ferrari. Maybe not. But they have it, and they're just drawing on it and everything else. It's actually really cool. Like I like that they're doing that. And then we got another Ferrari over here. Little convertible. I want to say it was an 812, but do they make a convertible? Maybe it says on the back. We'll take a look. It just says, you guys let me know which one it is. That's what it looks like to me. It's an MB4 release. Looks good. Alright. So again, demos. That's their big thing out here. We've got trucks on this side. If I have some time, I'll go back there. I'll show you guys the like little off-roading and Bronco stuff that they got here. This is cool. I could definitely use one of these. Just encapsulate your car. Truck looks cool. But yeah, do something like this. Maybe I could do a storage business and just run these. Just giving you guys ideas, you know. Got WeatherTech, almost got run over. That was kind of fun. WeatherTech got all their floor mats, everything else. They literally make everything now for like the protection inside the cars. I mean, I got their floor mats. I wish I was sponsored, but almost time. Almost time for another energy drink.
You said that to him?
5 o'clock. I'm gonna run through. I'll show you guys. Kind of interesting. I'm still looking for like certain brands that I'm used to seeing out here, and I just haven't seen them. So they have Airlift over there. I'll see if I can get over there and show you guys Airlift. Bunch of trucks. This is normally a truck area, so they normally mix the trucks with the same section that does all the tint and everything else over here in West Hall. So we'll walk down this way. We've got about 30 minutes until they close, and they definitely close the doors and play the exiting music at 5 o'clock, which is kind of cool. So got rhino lining coming up. Bunch of trucks, a bunch of ways to build out trucks. I mean, if you guys have trucks, like this is all invaluable stuff, because this is all like everything you want to do, or you know, you didn't know you wanted to do until you see it. Got a nice SRT10 Viper running Tech Wrap protection film. The Rentec GT. All right. I mean, that phone can definitely get a lot closer to him. All right, so let's see what else we see down here. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk down here. I'm gonna scope it out for you guys. I don't want to just run and like not have anything to really show you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down here. If I see anything good, I'm gonna pop it back on. We're gonna skip ahead like it didn't even happen. That's the fun part about doing this. Cause I don't see anything, so I just cut it, and when I see something, I just bring it back on for you guys. So we go down here, see what else I see, and we'll knock out the West Hall today too. Jada Toys. So I'm gonna go down here, and we're gonna see what they got. You know, we all had this stuff, the Jada Toys stuff. Look, you got a nice little Fair Lady Z right here. Let's see what we got on this side. 35. We go 35. Wide body, Liberty Walk. Looks good. Then you got the Fast and Furious. You got one of the hero cars. You guys will have to pick which movie it was from, because technically I think it was in all of them. But you got the hero charger. It's cool to see. It's cool. Let's see. And then another Model 3. All right, so let's walk back. I'll do the same thing for you guys. As I start seeing stuff, I'll pop you guys back on. Here's my Lotus. I'm really liking this Lotus. The little Lotus Emira. I like that one.
You can avoid this fullback car.
Oh, you get the wide body FD. Look how clean this thing is. I'm pretty sure I've seen this before, just in a different color. Actually, I think it was in Toyo's booth last year, if it's the same one. So I'll give you guys a good look at it. Looks cool. I like it. I'm pretty sure this is the one. It's got Toyo tires on it, so I'm pretty sure it was the one that was in the booth last year. Excuse me. Take a couple photos before I keep going. All right, let's see what else we can find. You guys have any guesses for how much I walked today? I'm gonna say, I don't know, 15 miles, 17 miles today. What do you guys think? I think my record for SEMA is like 17 miles. So we'll see. Oh, see, I almost. What is this? This is. I'm gonna give them a shout out just because they got cars I like. So this is what, like, CG. Look, let me flip you guys around. So we've got narrow body FD. You've got a wide body S2K. See? I would have missed them. These guys are all the way back in the corner. They have, look, I'm going to show you guys, 200 colors of PPF. So again, colored PPF versus vinyl. This is, you know, the PPF is a little thicker, so it gives you a little bit more protection. But they definitely get a shout because they got some cool cars in their booth. All right, let's run over here. What I was saying was, how many miles you guys think I walked today? My record, I think, is 17. I don't think I beat 17 today. K-Truck with a little toolbox setup. Awesome. Anyways, so I think I walked. I don't think I did 20 miles today. I'd be surprised if I did that much. We got a live musician over here. I gotta have to skip past. I mean, it's cool. It's cool that they got a live musician here, but you know, that music doesn't do anything good for what I'm trying to do for you guys. So I gotta skip ahead. Like I said, I mean, let's do guesses. Drop it in the comments. How many miles do you think I walked today? I'm gonna say over 10, easy. 15 maybe. My legs don't feel like they're gonna fall off, so I doubt I did 20 today, but you never know. So you guys drop in the comments. I'll see. My phone should have tracked me today. So you guys put some guesses down there. I'll give you a couple days, and I'll drop how many miles I actually got to walk today. So let me flip you guys around. We're kind of on the backside of West Hall, kind of making our way through the end of West Hall. End of West Hall is also going to be the end of what we see today, unless I can find some other cars outside, but it was getting dark, so I don't think so. Man, lighting's cool. I want a Jeep just so I can do all the lighting. Or a Bronco. Look at that Bronco I was showing you guys earlier. That thing's super cool. Super expensive. I mean, anytime you end up using the word bespoke, you know it's going to be expensive. So, let's see. They've got all little like camping type stuff and everything else out here, which this is all part of the truck stuff. It's how it goes for trucks. You know, it's off-roading, it's camping, it's utility, you know, it's all that good stuff. Look at all this. Man, that is, look, it's like me when I'm at home. Look at all this stuff they're doing back here. This is all the craziness behind what gets everything going. Full interview. They're showing the interview up here live, and then they're doing all their editing and everything else. Yeah, it was cool to see. I've never seen that inside. I think they've always hit it before. It's kind of cool. All right, so we're over here. Diode Dynamics, again, a bunch of lighting stuff. It's cool. See the crowd thinned out a little bit. Everybody's legs are falling off today. You know, first day, everybody hits it super hard because they're excited. Tomorrow will be a bunch of interviews and, you know, people talking to other people and like trying to like slow down, and then everybody tries to do what they can do on Thursdays, and then Fridays roll out and it's just nuts. Friday is always a nuts day. So, nice little, here, let me show you. Little Factory 5. I would love to have one of these. Little Factory 5 prep car. Get a rolling chassis set up like this. Hurt everybody's feelings and either drop like a K or like an RB in it and just upset the world. But, you know, it'd be cool. Like, imagine an RB all-wheel drive. That would be fun. Making like 800 horse in something that doesn't weigh anything. That'd be fun. All right, let's see. Factory 5 makes cool stuff. Let's see what else we got down this way. Bunch of trucks. That's what we'd expect. Pedal Commander. They do their little plug-in thing. Speeds up when you hit the throttle. Allows you to open a full throttle a lot of times. Like, it doesn't allow you to open a full throttle. Look at all the lighting. The lighting's fun. All right. Skyjacker's over there. Let's see if we see anything else hidden. Otherwise, we are going to get ready to get out of here. All right, we're going to walk over here. If I see something, I'll show you guys. Otherwise, I'm going to say that's the end of SEMA for me. For everybody else, it's 4 days. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, with rollout on Friday. There's always parties each night. There's always like an after party, something that has to do with either hanging out or cars or something. So that's something that's every night. There's always something going on here at SEMA. It's crazy. And then Fridays rollout. Fridays also SEMA Fest. They have a big concert and everything else set up. So like, it's a really big event. It's kind of like what Grid Life has been doing, where they're doing a big party and everything else at the end of things. So it's fun. Today, I'm only doing 1 day. Like I said, I'm here, knock out all of SEMA for you in 1 day. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know this is going to be a long video. If you guys hung out to the end, thanks. As always, thank you for your support. Thank you for continuing to help me grow my channel. My channel grows because of you guys. I keep putting this content out, but you guys have to watch it. You guys have to subscribe. You guys have to tell your friends who also subscribe, and that's how we keep growing this. So I'm gonna keep running around. I'm gonna keep doing this for you guys. The next big thing we got going on is, I don't know, those guys were talking about the Texas is in like 2 weeks. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna see if I can find flights for Texas. That would be cool to do the GTR festival in Texas. That would be really cool. So I don't know. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should run to Texas in a couple weeks. That would be entertaining. I completely didn't have that planned, but maybe we can do that as another big event. So we have that. We have a couple other big like season finale type events Got some owner interviews coming up, some car reviews coming up, and then we hit January. I keep saying it. I'm super excited. We're doing Tokyo Auto Salon again. We're gonna do that whole week for Auto Salon. I got a couple guys going with me again this time, so we're gonna rent that car. We're gonna go around. We're gonna do a whole bunch of fun stuff, and it's just gonna be a blast. I always have a blast when I go to Japan. So that's coming up in January. That's how we're gonna get the year started, and we're gonna keep having fun. So, you guys, thank you for hanging out to the end. Again, thank you for all your support. I'm gonna get out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed SEMA. Whew, I'm tired. I'll see you guys at the next one. Thank you.